Hey, hello, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Fire Emblem Thracia 776 Negative Growths. I'm Mecha, and I'm here to stealth through the next chapter along with Raisins. How's it going?
Doing great. Stealth through the next chapter. You're trying to skip my favorite chapter in the game. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Playing it
No,
is stealthing it, is skipping it. That's all the same thing. It's if you look in a dictionary, that's right where it is, right next to naive.
right next to stealthing. I don't know. I couldn't find stealthing in the dictionary, to be honest.
Oh,
It's
probably just because it's a boomer dictionary. I don't know. I don't know what kind of dictionary you look in.
And so really hard to find word. But anyway, no, I do like the map that you can like stealth through. I like the map that you can stealth through. I like the fact that you can stealth through this map. That's like actually part of what makes it my favorite by a lot in my mind. Is that like you have a lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different ways to go through here.
For sure.
Also,
I think if you're not super familiar with the chapter itself, then it can really feel very hectic. It's like a very good chapter to play blind because of that reason. It's just it has like a lot of feel good parts about it. I kind of think it looks like Ostia in chapter 7 from FE6 a little bit, with all the houses in like neat little rows with like lanes in between them. But you start from the north instead and you go down, and there's like a lot of different ways you can tackle it. Like you said, you can either just bunga into this group over here with this mini boss over here, this Tolman guy, and just kind of get a lot of XP for example, Asbel or even Nana or Leif if you want to. But obviously I don't want that. Obviously I want to stealth my way through here, so I want to get all the villages I can. There's like one or two I could skip, but I think I can get them all, and I think I want to get them all. But it's just going to be a matter of getting my thieves through here. The other part that makes the map feel really good is that all your formerly forced dismounted units like Brighton and Nana and Fergus and Karin, they all get to make it onto a horse of some kind. That lets them be more mobile and be more versatile. And we're gonna have to make best use of this the best we can to get through here. It's another escape chapter, so we gotta make it to one of these arrows in the south. Really cool. And I'm gonna try to avoid fighting like everything I can, if I'm able to. So
that seems like a wise thing to do. You know, let's avoid fights and negative growths.
Yeah, it's perfect for that. Yeah. So I think Fergus and friends are just gonna ride on through. I'm just trying to see like who do I pick up, and I think I want to pick up Asbel, Leif, and Matcha. And Dawson will just walk by himself because he weighs people down when he... Actually, yeah, because he's still 15 builds, so he still weighs people down. But everyone else does not, so they can be picked up. So
we're moving through the map at Dawson speed, basically.
Yeah, I think Dawson's going to be moving through the map at Dawson speed, and everyone else might get ahead a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So let's go here and mounts and rescue Leif with Nana. That's like easy to remember because they're love interests and everything. I think Karin wants to be unburdened, so I'm not going to mount with her. I'm going to move Matcha. Let's just do love interests, picking each other up, except for Karin and Fergus. I don't think that would be a great idea. We'll just have Asbel be a stand-in here. So you can go over there.
I mean, normally Karin picking up Fergus is not a bad idea, except this time it's like... what Fergus?
Yeah, I don't... There's like a couple maps where that's a good idea, I guess, but I don't think this is one of them. Let's go over here and ride you over here, grab rescue, and then Dawson will just move through the map at Dawson speed right now. He's actually like being hindered too, but that's okay. Laura's in the way.
Yeah, I think Dawson moving on foot has about as much move, if not much more move, than Dawson being carried by somebody. So
absolutely, yeah, the soldiers just like pace back and forth. We might have to kill them to get through here. Depends. They're kind of like traffic lights, if they're on the left, we can pass through, and if they're not, then we can't pass through.
Red light, green light, yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to get the bottom village that has a pure water. I think that would be okay to get. Let's see.
Do we not save a lance for Karin at all? Oof.
Yeah. So the funny thing with Karin actually is that she has E-rank lances with a lot of opening speed, to be fair. But if you come out of Manster, you're never gonna have the opportunity to use lances on anyone. So yeah. She's gonna have E lances. The only lance you have within Manster that you can get, besides like capturable stuff, is a javelin, which is D rank. So I don't think they really want you to fight with Karin, even as a Pegasus. I don't know why. Like for example, Brighton, they gave him a steel axe in his inventory, even though he's forced his mount. But
true. I usually try and make sure to capture like a short lance for Karin here. Just like, I understand you can fly away or fly around without using it, but like, who knows? You capture a short lance early on, and then Karin gets like a bunch of perfect level ups. So I know that can't happen in this case.
I mean, if it does happen, I'll scream and I'll like use her less. But yeah. I can see the appeal, but I've never liked that maneuver because First of all, capturing within Mancer when everyone is dismounted is so hard to do because, like, who's capturing? It's like Brighton, and when he captures, he's not using Wrath, so it's gonna be doo-doo at combat. Okay, how about? I actually wouldn't mind doing a pit stop at the supply with everyone else. I'm gonna get this house with Leif. By the way, these houses correspond to kids, like this man says. If you save their kids in 4X, not the ones in 4, the ones that unlocked 4X, but the ones in the prison cells that went to the exit. The actual little kids. They correspond to a house here, and if you don't save them, then they're just like very rude to you. And they'll be like, oh, why did you didn't save my son? What kind of heroes are you? But if you do save them, then you get their items and stuff. Okay, we can deposit these junkies.
There's another way to get lances too. Yeah, I guess the capture thing is just useless. You know, just go to supply, bro.
Yeah, that can work too. You can like, if you deposit like a short lance with someone else here, you can get it there. I guess that's worth. I should probably trade first, but it's not a whole lot I want to deposit here. I guess I'll deposit.
Chess key. Don't need that for a while.
Don't need to see broken rapier. We just got a new one with Leif, which is nice. Chest key. This is just to make space for captures and stuff, I suppose. From here. We have to wait for Dawson anyway. We might as well do all this, right? Trade. I don't think we'll need this life ring. I mean, life ring, we could keep it around so that Safi can use it immediately, so we don't have to spend a turn doing it later. And I think this is all okay to have around.
When is the fatigue calculation done? Is it at the start of the map? And you can't do life ring and preps, right? So I don't think we're gonna hit fatigue on Safi next map, but maybe it is useful to keep a life ring handy so that we can just pop it on her.
Yeah, we're not gonna hit fatigue for like the next couple maps. Actually, gonna be very careful with Safi and her fatigue management. Hello, Galzus. How you doing? Galzus and Sias conspire against Raedric to save Merida. Very cool, guys. Very cool.
It's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I like these people.
Da-da-da.
And then he comes out to kick our ass later, you know?
Yeah, Raedric is on this map, but I don't think he provides leadership to the enemy. Like, he's actually in the top left with a warp staff, just standing there menacingly.
He's in a different army?
Yeah, I think he commands a different army. He has
affiliation Raedric's unit.
Yeah, which I guess I think it's just this guy. Not even that. This guy, even this guy doesn't listen to Raedric. He doesn't belong to him.
He's like, bro, shut up, bro.
I think they all.
I don't care.
They're all Monsters Army, which I think is commanded by him. Yeah, that's this guy.
Maybe Galzus is gonna be Raedric's unit. I don't know.
Oh, that's
spoiler.
Possible. Yeah, big spoiler. Okay, so we could red light, green light it, or we can hide for another turn. I don't know whether the soldiers activate this group over here, or if it's the armor knights. Actually, would be very interested to know. Because let's say to go left now. Like, they're gonna stand next to the armor knight. They have like 5 move. I think they're rigged to have 5 move. Some of the few consistent enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn we could be there, and then we have to like hide between the houses. Let's try to go for a full stealth first. I think these guys can actually like trigger the upper guys. So let's go back a bit. Let's back up a bit. Waiting for Dawson anyway.
Stealth. Everyone in position.
Everyone in stealth positions, guys. I think Spell. Does he have anything to deposit? Yeah. I think we're already done with depositing. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. I mean, we need to wait for Karin anyway. So let's just go here. Grab this house. Although we do need to get Hicks, who is in a house that's most definitely not a stealth range. So maybe we should just have gone all in. Yeah, maybe we should.
We can always wait for that. You know, get the easy villages first, and then. Yeah, it would kind of suck if we triggered the AI and still had some easy villages to get.
I guess we could get it late. Yeah, free up the way first, and then have like one brave mounted unit get in there and get the house. We can try. I've never done that approach before. It might just work. Okay, we can try it. I should probably have experimented with this beforehand, but you know, it's exciting to find out on the fly. Let's see if
we can figure it out.
Actually stealth through here. Move left.
Dancing soldiers.
They vibing. I mean, that means that Leif has to like... I don't know how many units I can get through here at a time, though. I would hazard a guess that has to be mounted units who go through here mostly at first. And then Dawson can just kind of go through in his own pace. It's
not obvious to me.
There's definitely a timer to this that we might be late on. But right now it's turn 5. We have like 6 more turns to get him with some distance. There's also this bottom house is also similarly like that. I really want this one. This is a Master Seal. We can like try to get that one with Karin maybe.
That's the good one, right?
That's a really good one.
The one where we take all our units and then they level up and don't gain stats and we promote them, right? Copium.
I might have to give up on stealth eventually, I think, because getting the 2 houses within a time limit, that's like really tight. That's like really hard. We have phones.
I just have to fight people.
You have phones. Okay, you have 1 phone. That's good enough. Yeah. That's good enough.
That'll do. That'll do.
Yeah. Okay, because like now they're gonna move left, and then like what? We just have to wait, like go back and forth like another time. That seems like.
Yeah, I might as well just jump on them right now.
Yeah, I think we have to just jump on them here, but it's still not too late. Let's have Brighton be out of range this Armor Knight. I think this is a good spot for him. Just like drop off Matcha somewhere. Matcha? Yeah, like drop off Matcha to the side somewhere. Or like maybe I'll just go here. This is a good spot, I think. Just be like here. It's in support range. But he can have like his little steel axe equipped and just wrath to death. And then on here we can have like Dawson in front. I think they might not attack Dawson anyway. Yeah, they have 9 attack. They're not gonna go for him. That's all good.
You're gonna go for Brighton, and he just wraths him down. Yeah, that seems really good.
Exactly.
As long as we hit. Oh, we will though, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Should we drop some units or keep them on the mounted boys?
Well, if the Armor Knights don't move, then I would really like to have him rescued still. So I think I'm gonna keep it exactly the way it is.
I think that's smart.
Go over here. Let's see what the soldiers do. They do attack. Okay. If Brighton misses, I guess this means this guy will not. Yeah, this is bad. Oh. That's not very good. What is the other one doing? Oh, he's coming to me anyway. That's fine. Okay. All right, we can just
probably be fine.
Anyway. Oh, it's a little awkward what they've done here.
Just skip a turn. Keep moving. I think we're fine. Oh, 1 short.
I know, right? Dawson, what are you doing? You're killing me. I mean, just like weakened with Nana, who, by the way, this is a good moment to show you. You can see how Nana has used several uses of her Earth Sword, right? She's down 6 uses, but she still has 0 weapon XP on her swords. Which I was like, wait, is my game glitch? Is this a cause of the patch? But I think it's because this attack, these kind of attacks don't count. Because they're Resire. She's using Nosferatu on them. She's not using a sword. So she doesn't learn anything about using swords, which, when you think about it, makes a lot of sense. This is kind of. I
think I have heard that one before, yeah. Like, they just don't. They don't get weapon XP for the magic attack. Isn't that true in GBA too?
You know what? I never checked, but in GBA it's a little bit harder to tell because the weapon XP bars don't have exact numbers like this patch does. So it's possible that it's true for all games, and I just only realized it because I could see the exact numbers. Okay, you know what? Just take this guy out, I guess. Oh, come on. Thank you.
Got him.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think this is still fine. Yeah, this is still good.
I think so.
And then I guess just give Brighton another go. Just like attack. And then he can either suicide into Fergus or Brighton. Both are good.
I think so. I mean, it's a pretty safe attack too. Like, what happens? We lose 3 HP? What a tragedy.
Yeah. And hopefully, I mean, if this causes all the guys in the upper part to move, you know, so be it. We just go through the Armor Knights as well, get Hicks, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so Karin, right now, if she visits this house over here, she can go like left and hide there.
Yeah, Kanto left hide. Can she hide from these guys? Like, let's start thinking about this other village, right? Where can she hide? Oh, she can't actually go that far left.
Yeah, this is a deceptively smaller map than it looks like. It's they drew the rest of the map, but they didn't make a gameplay. Well, I think Kanto left first is like the only correct move here anyway. And then next turn, we grab the other village, and then we just end our turn in range of an Armor Knight. If we get hit next turn, we can just fold it off. We'll just make sure she's in range of 1 Armor Knight and not any more. And that's all we have to do to keep her safe. And she survives a hit. She's barely seen combat. They have 18 attack. She'll be fine.
She hasn't even gotten a level. So
she based.
We just gotta scroll from there, right? She's level 1, so
yeah, she got the.
I don't know what.
Nice. Ate a crit,
bro.
Honestly, I would not expect Fergus. Okay, so it does activate them. Okay, that's.
Oh yeah. Well, the jig is up.
Yeah, the jig is up. They're coming. At least the meteor guy will move. Meteor guys, I should say. I really would have liked their thing. Well, they can attack the house technically, so it would be cool to visit it this turn as opposed to next turn. Who are you holding? Leif. What we can do is like stand in front of this Armor Knight over here with someone to kind of block the spot.
Dawson? Yeah, as long as we can.
Dawson kind of wants to move, right? So I think Dawson kind of wants to move it out. Maybe like Brighton, it kind of goes, let's say here, for example. And then,
is that the Hicks village?
Yeah, this is the Hicks village. So we'll just put Brighton there.
Defend.
Yeah, Hicks, like, yeah, but we could, I guess we can grab Hicks this turn, yeah. That is another good option. And just have him stand here. Because what I think will happen is, this guy will like move into attack, and maybe a couple other guys will move, but they'll clog up the spot so that all these stupid Fire mages with their magical attacks can't get in. So
yeah.
Okay, so we can grab, use Nana to grab him, I guess, because Nana needs to be escaping last anyway. And if there's going to be any combat, we want Nana to be near it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that will defend Hicks as well. Okay, I think I like this play, actually.
That's pretty good.
Jig is up anyway. Thundering Thrud. I've been waiting for you folks.
This is where he spawns. Where is he? Okay, there he is.
Horses on houses. The only one. Hicks. He's right here.
This is the...
If you've used Hicks, you have more experience with him than I do, for instance.
I think I was like, let me give this guy a go. You know, I mean, like, Mecha, let's play a game. Find something nice to say about Hicks.
He's a cool dad.
That's true. He's a cool dad. All right, like gameplay wise, he's like got 2 FCM.
If you ask me, I would have said he had 1. He can Oko the boss of the next chapter.
Oh, true. Oh, we'll give him that. Okay, there we go. There's some credit. No, I mean,
like 40
he's an axeman. Yeah. Oh, I got something good to say about Hicks right now. He can block this spot. He's in position.
There you go. That's a good one.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll just help you out real quick. There's not a whole lot else to be said about Hicks besides the fact that he's free here, and his base bulk is actually pretty good. He has 30 HP, which is a lot more than my characters have right now. And 8 defense, it might not seem like a lot, but it's still enough to take like a couple hits from most enemies, so that's okay. Really high build means he doesn't get weighed down by a lot of things. This weighs him down by 2, and this is like the heaviest weapon in the game, basically. So it's pretty beefy in that regard, but because the speed isn't too good, he's not going to double a whole lot, so that 2 FCM is not going to come into play a whole lot. Just a useful flunky cavalry that can like carry your units around a little bit, and maybe take some shots later on. There's like ballistas that you can like use to distract with him. That's kind of where it ends. He's not super great, but he's a cool dad. He doesn't have any skills like Brighton, but at this point his stats might be a little bit better, depending on whether you've trained Brighton or not. In my case, I've trained Brighton and I've made him worse than Hicks, so that alone makes Hicks useful to me. But you know, Hicks is cool. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
I do agree his starting inventory is a bit awkward. The poleaxe, like being heavy, it's cool in the next map, of course, but it's also pretty heavy now. Yeah. What was the play? Like one left of him. Oh, you got it. Oh, rip.
Alright, never mind. You can keep it. I'll just use my poleaxe. You can't use that. I forgot about that. He has CX.
Wow. Oh no.
That's awkward. Dalson, why is your axe so skill based?
Yeah.
It's a skill issue.
I was so worried for a moment. It was like I thought you were just running all the way. I'm like, whoa. Nana's all the way over there. No, she's fine. I mean, like, he's in a good position here. It's interesting he appeared on the village, so I can't really think of any other characters whom you recruit from villages, but do they all appear from that tile? Just like off to the right where no one can walk?
Well, I was reminded of Rowan when I saw it. I don't remember any other characters you get from villages, though.
True. What happens if you put, like, Karin on that spot and then you try to recruit Hicks?
I would guess he gets moved somewhere else. That's generally what Fire Emblems do, right? They just move the character somewhere else.
I think so.
Okay,
should be able to sneak through here now.
Grab Laura. Leif can't really get anywhere where I want him to like open a door next turn, so I think I'm just gonna pick one of the thieves up and have the other one like kind of hide for another turn. Like I'm not in a hurry to open a door.
You can't go south of Dawson?
Yeah, you can, but then we're in range of the... No, actually, we're not. You're right. Okay, go Leif. Go here. Okay, never mind. I don't know why I'm dumb. You're smart, but you know, you've solved it.
You misread the range, whatever.
Yeah.
Happens.
It happens a lot. Okay, let's just pick up Laura, I suppose, because why not? Get through here faster.
I don't know.
Forget Karin. So Karin, one armor knight. That's all we need. That's all we need to fight. One armor knight.
So I don't really think we've actually like explained the gist of this chapter, what's going on here. But like clearly we're in this village. Like you said, it reminds us of chapter 6. And yeah, you can either stealth through it and get to the escape tiles, which I think is what we're kind of trying to do, or you can go kill mode and try and do the combat here.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're playing through on your own, you may have chosen the violence route.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, you may have chosen death.
Let's go down.
You may have chosen the violence route, which is actually pretty good. It's actually not too hard to choke up the enemies. Like, if they have large numbers and you have choke points, it's like, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just funnel them all into one good deal. Oh, shit, Hicks, you okay? Don't crit, please.
I think this is the only attack he's going to face, yeah. You're right, though. You could have suffered from success. That was a potential weak point in my plan. Okay. I was like, let me just Kanto Karin down, because he's going to be in range of one enemy either way. Might as well be the best square you can possibly be in. Oh,
bro.
Oh my god.
Bro. She's carrying like 2 scrolls, though, so like...
Oh, true. But one of them is like a skill scroll. It's like all it does is give 30% skill. Oh, where do you think you're going? I mean, he knows where he's going, obviously. Okay, whatever. Yeah, you can either choke it like I'm doing here and then just kind of use like a bunch of ranged attacks to kill the armor knights, or you can fight them up here, use the forests and stack it with like Leif supports and charm from Nana and healing, and just have Asbel like obliterate them all, for example. That's what I usually do if I want XP. Both approaches work fine. It's just I don't want the XP.
Yeah, of course the whole thing is if you want EXP.
Yeah. Speaking of wanting XP, we just picked up the Paragon Scroll, which we have a funny little discussion about. So this gives you Paragon, which is like Lex's skill from 54. It doubles your XP gain. So I wasn't sure whether I wanted this or not, but at the very least it's going to be worth gold, right? So I can sell it for a little bit. And even if I want to use it on someone, I kind of want to get like Safi to level 10 without having to grind for it. So that's another reason I want to pick it up maybe, which is, it feels stupid to use the Paragon manual in negative growths, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. Because that way I can like use Safi less often, maybe fatigue her less while raising her. I think it increases my flexibility more than anything else.
Yeah, it's a really good argument with the fatigue. Like Mecha and I, before turning this on, by the way, are we going to get the Master Seal or?
I don't know. I was thinking we could just forget it, and you can remind me after recording. But you know, maybe we do want to get it.
I mean, we get another one next map, right? How many Master Seals do we realistically need this run, do you reckon?
That's a good question. I mean, the fact that I'm considering promoting a unit with 0 magic and 0 speed in Asbel makes me think that, you know, Masters might be in fairly high demands. I mean, they're one of the few ways I can raise stats, so just kind of the way I'm seeing it. Well, we can heal Hicks, or try to heal him at least. Try to hit him with a heal. And maybe, like, give and then heal for this turn, and then give back as we try to make our way through here. Actually,
supports don't affect staff hit rate, do they?
No, not as far as I know. Okay, now let's try this. So, heal.
At least distracting her.
Yeah. Thank you. All good. Let's run away. We know this square is safe because this is where I thought it wasn't safe earlier. Let's just keep running with Hicks. Some of them might run down, which is annoying, but I think I can get the thing next turn. Just give Leif back for now, I suppose. So we can visit the village without being weighed down. Okay, let's try this.
Yeah. It'll depend where these armor knights go. If they go mostly east, then like, I think we're probably in the clear going this direction.
I mean, they can't go very far south, but they might trap me, which is a bit annoying. Alright, here comes... the mages scare me a bit, not gonna lie. They scare me.
They kind of all spread out because of Karin. Alright.
I don't think
the Master Seal heist begins.
I'm blaming Karin for all this.
Oh, well, because last turn she was off to the left, so the mages went left.
Oh, yeah, true, this mage, but like, he's irrelevant. I think it's this mage I'm worried about. Well, we could just go here. Ideally, what we would have done actually is maybe drop Leif, have him pick it up, and then rescue him back a little bit for some more mobility that way. Well, okay, so we know the mages probably move last, right? So we can clog the spot anyway with like, and have Leif come here, have him ready to pick it up, and then we can just drop him out of there. We can have Dawson cover our escape a little bit. Like, we put Dawson here, and then drop Leif here in between them, and then have Hicks go like here or here, probably. I think here. And then the armor knights will just kind of go around. And then there's like 3 spots for enemies to attack, but they should be clogged up. I think they will all get clogged up, hopefully.
Sure. Mecha, can you give me 1 second, by the way?
Just because you asked nicely, I will give you 1 second.
For sure.
Okay, you know what? Let's try that maneuver. Chapter's not too bad if you have to redo it. How many turns are we at, by the way? 10 turns. Okay, easy. No
easy.
Okay. While we're doing something urgent, I realized we can trade away Hicks's halberd poleaxe and limit his chances of success by a significant amount to make it even harder for him to get us killed here. So I think this is an okay spot to drop Leif in. And then you can go like right here. And we'll make sure Leif doesn't have a weapon either. Or like a ranged weapon. Go here. All good. Just wait here, and the next turn Leif can go in here, grab the thing. The enemies can't like occupy it, and there shouldn't be any attacking squares for annoying enemies to take advantage of us. We can cover escape like this with Dawson.
Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Dawson, do you need a weapon? Because I kind of worried for his battle axe crit. He can't be captured. The enemies are too.
He's in support range of Leif and Nana.
Yeah.
Do we have a scroll for him, or?
I think my scrolls are on Karin, as we saw last turn.
Do we have nothing on these calves on the right here, or no?
I mean, not super worried about him getting crit mostly, but like I guess getting crit is also a concern because they have. I was more worried about him critting them because that will kill them. Actually, I don't know if you know if it kills them. He does kill with a crit, but we could just. Oh, you can give him the set scroll, I guess, and take away his battle axe for a turn.
Yeah, so if we give him set scroll, take away battle axe, as long as he can't get captured too, right?
Yeah, so I think I checked for that. So these guys have 11 and 13. Mages doesn't breach, and Dawson has 15 con because he's still thick. So we just put him here, and there shouldn't be any success to be suffered from. And Leif can help open the door over here next turn. We can drop Laura as well, or that's Asbel, whatever.
Wrong dude. We can just pick him up anyway.
Yeah, at this point it doesn't matter. We got other things with Karin. We can have Karin come in here too to maybe help out. Watch out for the bows. If a mage attacks her, that's fine. She can take a mage. Just fly over here. Maybe something dumb she can do. If not, she can always escape from these arrows and just get it over with.
Yeah, maybe. I don't actually know yet, but maybe if we decide... Could she pick up Dawson? Yeah, she can.
She can. It's still... She reduces her move by like half if she does, so it's not great. But she can technically do it.
Yeah, I can see maybe... Ooh.
Oh, that was... Fine. It looked like a crit, but I don't think it was a crit. It was like... it just looked very fierce because, you know, it's Hicks taking a lot of damage. It feels painful to look at, but it wasn't a crit.
Yeah. It would have made, like, the rattling noise.
Yeah. I think if he got crit, he would have been... Maybe not dead, but nearly so. Alright, form a nice lead line in front of the escape tile guys.
Nice.
Okay.
Give us a nice little avenue.
Yeah.
And then... Because what I was thinking is if Dawson can't escape, then we can just... At some point, bring him south and then have Karin just pick him up and dip.
Not a bad idea. Because if he has to walk there, it's going to take a while. It's not bad if he does, but like it means we have to like suffer attacks every turn and like you have to heal him. That doesn't seem necessary. Okay, so Leif. Grab the village.
This is the first Master Seal.
Oh yes. We can use this promote Asbel if we want to. But I'm not sure if he's the best candidate for it right now. But like who else, right? Who else?
Is Asbel level 10?
He might not even be level 10. He's level 7. Yeah, that's okay. Never mind. We can't even promote him. I don't think we have a single unit that's like over level 10. Oh, we have Fergus, I guess, but you know, maybe not Fergus. Maybe not Fergus for a promotion. I think that will not do a single thing. So I think we can hide behind Dawson for one more turn here.
I think so. It looks. Ooh, maybe he actually gets hit. If we bump him back by like 1 or 2 squares, should be fine though, right?
Yeah, because I was thinking like, assuming the same guy attacks him or this guy, like no matter what, he should live. Like this guy's 19 attack, this guy's 23. Like what's he gonna die to? He took like 12 last turn.
Yeah,
so it should be fine. We can heal him if we really want to.
Heal him in Kanta.
Well, yeah, because you know why not? I mean, actually, oh yeah, there's no drawback to this. Mages exist, but like if we move him back a little bit, he won't be in range. Because like they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So.
Oh, okay. Like in front of the house. That's actually smart. I didn't see that.
I think I'm still gonna heal him because I might not be able to heal him next turn. And also, as long as the south avenue remains open, just puts him in range for that maneuver with Karin.
Let's go.
I don't want to hit his tabs anyway. It's fine. Run.
I mean HP.
Actually, maybe not run that fast. Let's go. Like, just give him that charm while we're at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, let's put him here. Should be good. Oh wait, now I cut off the avenue. Dubious. Still gonna be
highly dubious. No, you got it. Yeah. Perfect.
I think I should have moved. I think I should have maybe not stayed there because I did want to be out of range of the mages. So, no, I think this was the right move in the end, but it's gonna be a little bit tricky to get him out of here without walking all the way over. But there'll probably be a
heist looks complete.
Yeah, I mean the heist worked. It's just getting away. Like robbing a bank isn't that hard. It's getting away from that bank afterwards. That's the hard part, right?
You sound experienced in this matter, Mecca.
I just watched a lot of movies. Trust me. A friend told me this. I have a million more excuses like this. Trust me.
Sure thing.
Trust me.
Tell that to the detective.
Okay, come on. Okay, again, they're like clogging it up so bad that the mages won't even be able to get to Dawson, so his life is not the one I'm worried about right now. Okay. You know, we could just walk him out, because, like, sure, we can pick him up with Karin now, but she'll have her movement to 4, so I think she literally just picks him up and, like, stops canceling. She just instantly stops moving and dies.
Yeah, that would be terrible,
Yeah,
I think, so...
I don't want to die Karin.
Is Nana's fatigue going to be an issue, or...?
I think she's still good on that regard. There might be some healing she has to do next turn, but let's chill on it. Let's chill on it. Yeah, he's a Vuln on him too for like 2 uses, so... And his Battle Act will never crit him because he's the set scroll. So Dawson's good as long as he can like keep walking backwards, because he doesn't want to escape, right? So I guess we just keep moving. And keep doing that.
So we can't die from a hit there, so, you know.
Yeah.
Don't escape with Lithus, whatever you do.
Yeah. It's gonna get him right back out of here. You hear... What unit?
And we didn't want to pick up anything from the shop or armory, right?
Not really. Sometimes there's an argument for buying like fire tomes there for Asbel if you're really training his fire rank for Meteor, which is, you know, a long range tome that you do have a lot of access to. But in this case, I don't think that is very relevant.
Yeah, we got like 5 fire tomes anyway.
Yeah. Next turn, we can definitely pick up Delson with our horse units, actually. And then maybe not escape that turn, but like get him out of range at the very least. So we can get ourselves ready for that.
So you've kind of mentioned what you plan to do with the Master Seals in the context of your playthrough, where they're like one of the few ways that you have to improve stats. You think you can use them on Asbel. For other players or other viewers who might be playing alongside, possibly for the first time, this is also the first time they got a Master Seal. Yeah. So how would you recommend they use it in these sorts of chapters? Like, should they be promoting early? Should they be giving their unit a few extra levels? Like, what do you think for that?
Well, the most common thing you hear about Master Seals in this game is, and like promotions, is that since every stat is capped at 20, or most stats are capped at 20, it doesn't really matter that you promote early, you're still gonna reach important caps. I think on top of that, it's worth considering, like, okay, is it okay for your XP gain to be slowed down, which I think it generally is. So I usually promote Asbel at the start of the next chapter, because this promotion bonus is really good, and the long-term pain he suffers from it is almost none. And then generally, kind of like the same feel as GBA FE, just kind of promote when you feel like your unit needs a performance boost and they're no longer doing fine unpromoted. Let's see, 4 moves should be fine. We can just do this. Just kind of promote when you feel like you want to promote performance boost, just kind of go from there. And early promotion is generally good, especially for units with good promotion bonuses. People with huge benefits from promoting. That's kind of the way I would sum it up. But yeah, promote Asbel early, promote Sages. That's kind of it. Just promote when you feel good about it. Of course, if your unit's like doing really well unpromoted, like by all means, just stack a bunch of scrolls on them and keep them unpromoted. That's fine too. That's definitely something you can do as well. But
yeah, that's the other argument I hear. It's like, oh, you want a scroll stack? Oh, who does? Oh, the cavalry reinforcements, right?
Yes. So this is your sign to like hurry up and get the hell out of here, because things are gonna get hairy in here.
Bro, start moving. Yeah.
Yeah, you better start moving.
For sure. And I think again, slight gameplay spoilers for the people who are playing ahead. I think from here on out, for the next like 4 or 5-ish maps, you're getting a Master Seal pretty much every map, right?
Yeah.
So
you get,
you mentioned Asbel. Who are other units you tend to promote with them?
Usually I hold on to the other ones a little bit longer because those units are not as urgent to promote, but generally units that are good to promote. So Fergus, someone I somewhat promote if I use him a lot. Orson, when we get him back, can promote him a lot. And then generally just whatever comes along. Safi is nice to promote to get the extra staff rank. That's another big one. And then that's kind of the most urgent ones out of the way. Everything else is like whoever you like the most, promote them when the time comes.
Yeah. That's
basically it.
That's excellent. I mean, we're here at the escape tile, so I just wanted to be like, let's ask about the other resources while we're just running away from armor knights.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea to ask about that. I don't think I have any resources that I want to use right now. I can just like wait until battle preps, or like when I have more time to consider my options over this. I think I just want to escape right now. Normally, I would love to show off what happens on turn 15, but if you played the chapter, you already know, and if you haven't played, it's fun to keep the spoiler a spoiler. And also, if I don't get out right now, it's going to be a bit hairy over here. So I think I'm just going to like start doing the escape quotes.
Yeah, there you go. See how many frame perfect escape cancels you can get.
Another. I traded away the lockpicks from the thieves so they can be capture bait next chapter without having to set up the trades in advance. So even if I forget it, which I am wants to do, it will happen. We should show off Hicks' escape quote because he's new here. Hicks, come here.
Do what he has to say.
Escape. I think he just talks about his kids. Yeah, good dad. Good dad.
Are there any item trades that we want to do? I think the only item that we really have to change is like the poleaxe on Hicks, but that's actually pretty good because you can one-shot the boss the next map, right?
Yeah, I think I might have forgotten to give it back to him, but there's a couple turns next chapter where we can do it, so it's fine. I'm not even sure if Hicks is the best person to kill a boss with. Like, I have to think of something nice to say about him, but that boss is on a forest, and weapon triangle, sure he has a lance, but it's only 5% weapon triangle, so the hit rate is still pretty bad on that boss. Alternatively, we might not fight the boss at all, because next chapter also has a delicious dose of cheese ready to serve with it.
I know. That we can serve up. I will say too, Hicks is supported by Leif. So, you know, if you wanted a good thing to say, there you go. We missed everybody.
That's true. It is nice. He supports all the people who have like no supports. It's very nice of Leif. He's a very kind man in that regard. So,
it's very open-minded.
Yeah. I guess that's one way to put it. Okay, escape out of here. But Friedrich's not done chasing us yet. So in the next chapter, that will be the last Master Escape chapter that we have to do. And it's also one of my favorites. And it's also when we're going to be seeing Finn and Safi again, which I look forward to. Woo. And I hope you do as well.
Yeah, really awesome chapter. I absolutely love it. If you played it and you murderized everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. This was really fun to do that too, honestly. But yeah, if you want to get to that map and want to stealth out of it, I guess that's a pretty good way to do it, because we like had no stats. We just used Hicks.
Yeah, I think, except for Karin.
True. I mean, well, Karin too. You know, we kind of like dissed Hicks at the start of this, but then our entire plan was like, okay, Hicks goes here and tanks, and then Hicks goes here and tanks. It's like,
yeah, Hicks with base is pretty helpful apparently when everyone else's stats are pretty bad. Worked out. Hopefully next map you'll be able to do just the same things or more. Thanks, Hicks. Shouts to Hicks. See you next time.
Shout out to Hicks. See you next time.